Well, welcome back to another video of mine where I discuss the intricacies of the stuff, because that's how I roll, right? Yeah, right now you see me working on the gun detail, or trying to. Not sure if this is actually how the StarCraft Marine gun looks. I decided just to go something a little different. Figured why not. Although in hindsight, I probably should have gone for what it actually looked like. But hey, too late for that. I already drew it. Screw it, right? Yep, because that's how I roll. Lazy drawing. Yeah. But yep, this is how I drew the gun. Indeed. Yep, I'm about as prepared as I was in my last video about what to talk about. So hey, that's awesome, isn't it? I'm gonna ramble on again and again and again. All for everyone's enjoyment. Woohoo! But yeah, here's one thing I noticed with my videos is my camera. Its limitations where it only sees so much. Yeah, you're going to see me fiddling around at the bottom of the screen where you're not actually going to see what I was drawing because my camera was over me, so I couldn't actually look at what's happening on the screen while I was drawing. So I just went ahead and started drawing, ending about where I thought the camera shot ended. I was wrong. Yeah, live and learn. That's part of the experiment of doing this on YouTube and doing video editing. Seeing how this is kind of my first full-on video series I've made and full-on editing, because really, I've never edited a video before in my life. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just playing with Windows Live Movie Maker, which so far is kind of cool, I tried the one that was on the XP Windows and didn't really like it, so I never actually tried to do anything with it. Well, this one, well, it's about the same, just a few more options, so I figured why not. Seemed a little more user-friendly, especially with uploading videos to the internet. It worked out pretty good for that. And yeah, you may be wondering why it's taken so long for me to get the second video out. Well, I'll be honest. I was lazy. I couldn't think of anything to talk about, and I didn't want to just sit there and ramble on like I did on my first video. Turns out I'm just going to do exactly that and just ramble on about nonsense. Hey, why not, right? It's better than nothing. It's better than the audio that was actually on the video, where it's nothing but listening to me making small little pencil marks on the page and the occasional cough. Yeah, that's not very fun to listen to. Although it would probably be more fun to listen to his music, but, you're not getting that. You're just getting this. So deal with it. Yeah. Yep. So as you can see, I'm trying to draw more on the main body, the chest plate. And right here, I was kind of guessing because the picture I looked at for my idea of how to draw it didn't show the chest too well. But, that was my fault for not really looking at a better picture. And also with the arm, because later on after I drew this, I looked up another picture of the Space Marine, and that's not exactly how the arm is supposed to look, according to Blizzard. But you know what? That's how I made it look. So, yeah, it's not as cool as the one from Blizzard, I'll admit it. But I tried, damn it. And I tried hard. But yeah, okay, not as hard as I could have, but, I tried. That's what counts. So sue me. And indeed, right now I'm getting close to where the hand is, and let me tell you, I cannot draw hands for the life of me. I know I'm supposed to look at my own hand and draw from real life and all that, but I just go with my gut feeling of how it's supposed to look. And admittedly, that's a bad idea. So all those people out there that are wanting to become artists, Don't do that. Actually look at your hand and try and see how it is supposed to look, and look at other people's hands. Just doing it with how you think it should look doesn't always work out. Like right here. That balled up fist, it looks kind of odd. Although at the time I was thinking, yeah, this is going to look awesome. Yeah. And I just went with it, when I could have probably just balled my hand up and seen how that looked and drew from that. But no, I didn't do that. No sirree. But yeah, that's alright. It looks good enough, really. This whole picture, it's good enough for me. I'll bet I could have put in more detail than I did. But then I would have a couple hours worth of drawing for the video, and well, I'm having a hard enough time filling up 10 minutes of space for talking. If I had to fill up 2 hours worth, my God, I'd probably go delirious and start making up words and just talking about Lord knows what. Good times of rambling. Like right now, I wasted about 6 minutes of rambling about nothing. Man, that's awesome. Now I just got to fill up about 3 minutes, 3-ish. That's awesome. So right now, everybody watching this is probably just muting the audio and thinking, my God, this guy, he's not even doing anything on the screen right now, and he's just yammering away. Why the hell doesn't he edit this part out where he just does nothing the entire time? Well, I'll tell you why. Because I'm not good at video editing. Although I'm sure it would have taken me 2 minutes to learn how to do it. You know what? That's 2 more minutes than I'd really wanted to spend at the moment. Although in future videos, I'll actually make sure to do that, because that was a lot longer break than I thought I took on it. Whoopsie. Let's see what to talk about. Oh, I could talk about Crysis 2. That game is awesome. Just got it on Friday, and yeah, I love the single player in that game. So I think it's better than the first Crysis single player. And the fact that, I can actually play it and now I have it die, that's awesome. Because I got the first Crysis on my computer, and I had to load that damn thing, play it at like a medium to low graphics. Even though my video card was 2 generations higher than what it recommended. I had an 8800, come on. And I could not run the game. I was pissed off. I even look at new benchmarks for it with a 470. That NVIDIA 470, I should say. That card's only getting like 25 frames, 25 to 40 frames on it. And that's at max detail. And that should be running way better, because that card is way above the minimum requirements of a 6600 NVIDIA card. I chalked that up to bad programming on Crytek's part. It was a fun game, I'll admit it, but not the best use of resources. Crysis 2, on the other hand, that's an awesome looking game. I have it on the PS3 right now, and that game runs spotless. I love it. Haven't beaten it yet, and I've been playing it for a long time. But, I'm getting close. I've also been playing the multiplayer a lot, trying to level that up. It's very Modern Warfare-ish, Black Ops-ish. It's basically the same thing of you go in, you shoot people, you level up, and you get new gear. It's the same concept, but hey, it works for me. I like that. Also, what makes it different is the power options on the suit. That's awesome. And yes, maybe I'll talk more about Crysis in the next episode, or maybe I'll talk more about StarCraft. And yes, I just called the video an episode. Deal with it. Because that's how I roll. By making no sense and yammering away. And yeah.